I wanted to share with you how to write a good conclusion for a compare and contrast essay. These, as you have figured out, are the essays that we're putting together with our paragraphs about a personal hero and our paragraph about Odysseus as a hero. So there's a few points to bear in mind when you're writing a conclusion for a compare and contrast essay. The first is, what is the purpose? Number one, it's to summarize the main points that you've made. But more than that, it's also to draw a conclusion between which of the heroes is better, or which of the whatever options that you're writing about are preferable. And finally, to explain the real-world connection. Everything we write about should have some application in our own lives, and we have to keep that in the conclusion. Let's look at these one point at a time. First, summarizing the main points. You want to keep this to 1 to 2 sentences in length, and here's an example. Both Joe Smith and Odysseus are great people. Both exemplify heroism. It's nice, it's neat, and it makes it very clear what we were talking about throughout the essay. Next, we're going to draw a conclusion, and in this conclusion, which should also be 1 to 2 sentences long, we want to identify which one is the better hero, and we want to explain why. So here's an example. However, Joe Smith is the better model of a hero. He's someone we can relate to whose struggles are easier to understand than Odysseus's. Finally, we've got to make the real-world connection. Tell why this matters in our own lives in 1 to 3 sentences long. And here's a good example. Hearing Joe's story teaches us to be patient when times are tough and to never lose faith in ourselves. If we can do this, as Joe did, we can achieve greater things in life than we ever thought possible. This is the inspiration we get from a true hero. If you model your conclusion after the one that I've given here, and you pay in mind these 3 points that you're supposed to do in a conclusion, then you're going to have a great finishing paragraph for your essay.